Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. I'm here with my coffee. I wanted to talk about this is a dark subject, unfortunately, and one that is a very big part of world history since this war is going on. And I'm going to talk more about that in another video. But I'm a big World War II historian, especially the European part of the war. You've all heard of the Nazis, which I call the nasties. But did you know there was another group of people who were cooperating with the Nazis? They were in the former Yugoslav territories. They were called the Ustase. I'll post a picture of them in a few minutes. They mostly targeted some Jews, but a lot of gypsies. And their torturous and murderous methods were so bad that some of the Nazis, they worked in cooperation with the Nazis, of course, but somebody from the Nazis said, whoa, chill out a little. They were that bad that even the Nazis found them a little bit too murderous. The Nazis were horrible enough. How could these people do that? And then again in the 1990s, there were the Croats and the Serbs in that big war. And I know a lot of men from America had to go into that war, and I don't know about other countries in Europe. I'm sure if they did, it would have been our allies, the same allies that were in World War II. But I'm going to post a picture of these people. They are nasty. Now, there was also another group. There was a movie with Jessica Lange, and it turns out her father was like the Iron Cross, but not exactly the Nazis themselves. And I will post a picture of that too. What I want to know is it cult-like? Why do people follow a madman? Why do ordinary people who might be lovable with their family, with animals, you name it, why would they suddenly kill another group of people? To me, that is sickening as hell. And I just want to know why. I can honestly say, if I was German and lived in Nazi Germany, and my parents were babies, so they were born and raised in America, but if I were even a kid living there, I know they forced the children to even join the Nazi youth. Half of them didn't really believe in whatever, they just got to go on cool camping trips and stuff. There were some idiots in there. A couple of ladies grew up to be infamous prison guards. Irma Grease-Geriesi was one of them. But I'm getting off my subject here. I believe the Ustase also had a group of children that were following them too. Now, even though they forced children to join, if I were alive in that time, I would have been helping the victims. There is no way in hell that I would have followed that madman. I know I say it, and a lot of people did not want to do it. And one more story of note. They talk about the Aryans, blonde hair, blue eyes, and the Jews, dark hair, dark eyes. That's bull. There were many German people with dark hair and dark eyes and even olive skin. And there were a lot of Jews with blonde hair and blue eyes. There's actually a man, and it's a true story, and I'll discuss that in a later video, and he had blonde hair and blue eyes, and he was a Jew, and he actually passed for a Nazi youth and survived the war, and he wrote a book and a movie about it, but that'll be on a future video. But these Ustase people, they make me sick. They're disgusting, and I don't understand how they could do this. Instead of looking at the other people as humans, no, we must eradicate them. Then they're stuck with their own ugly asses on earth. What the hell do people think when they're doing this crap? Anyway, I'm gonna post a picture of them right now. I did not want to include really gory pictures, but if you want to see them, just do a web search, Ustase War Crimes. Ustase is the spelling. Really horrible stuff. I mean, stuff along the lines of what ISIS did, okay? If you know what I mean. It is horrible. And I did not want to shock anybody and put them here, just to let you know you can look them up. Also, to let you know that stuff is still going on. I mean, I don't know about the torture and stuff, but there are still people who proudly, Bosnia and all that, I can't say good guys and bad guys, but there will always be, unless they come to some sort of a truce, there are some very racist people there who actually, these people were fascists and they had roots in Italy also, which is kind of I have a lot of Italian in me, and it's kind of like a shameful thing, even though it's not my fault or anybody's fault who's from there. Lives in the States now, and actually America joined the Allies. I mean, Italy joined the Allies later in the war, thank God. But I mean, it's a really ugly history, and in order to, what's the saying? Those who don't remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Okay, but I just wanted to tell people, please don't listen to any racist propaganda. By the way, I live in a mixed neighborhood, and my neighbors all get along. So I think I have some of the most wonderful neighbors. Okay, there's no color barrier there, and the sooner people realize that, the more harmony our world will exist in. Okay, the world needs love right now. So what's going on in Russia is very ugly. Actually, somebody on the Russian side told the journalist that a lot more people have died on the Russian side than the leaders that be will admit. In fact, I read a story, and I don't know if it's true, that some of the higher ups in Russia are looking to overthrow their leader now. I don't know when or if it would happen. I mean, it would be nice because I don't believe all the Russians are bad. They're probably just as scared as the, victims are, because they're victims too in a way. But this all comes down to we need some more peace in this world, and it could start with loving your neighbor and understanding other people. This was on my mind, and I had to get it off my mind. I mean, there are some horrible people in this world, but there are also some wonderful people in this world. And we have to try to balance it out. That's all I wanted to say for now, but I'm going to be back real soon with another scam video. It's kind of related to romance scams, but also email scams, because they have found new ways to target people, and through texts also. Until later, I love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.